Hey team, Mike here from the Retail Leadership Lab. Going to talk today a little bit about having a dream big enough for everyone. That's law number 7 in the book, 7 Laws of Retail Leadership. If you haven't picked up your copy yet, I'd encourage you to drop by the Amazon store and pick your copy up today. Again, that's the 7 Laws of Retail Leadership by Michael Owen. But today we're going to talk a little bit about law number 7 in that book. We're going to talk about dreaming big enough for everyone. So what exactly does that mean? I think oftentimes like we know what it looks like when somebody's super fired up, super pumped up, and you may follow that leader, but what does it mean for you to fit inside that dream? So I had a leader that did an amazing job at this. When he was in the recruiting process, trying to bring me into the organization to lead a section of the organization, one of the things that he said was that he wanted to own his own country, that he had a vision that he was going to buy an island, that he'd create his own transportation in and out, build his own currency, logistics, reverse logistics, the whole 9 yards. It sounded borderline ridiculous, if I'm being honest with you. However, I kind of thought to myself, like, if this guy has a dream of getting an island, if he gets anywhere close to that, then I'm certainly going to get some beachfront property, and like everybody around me is at least going to get like an amazing boat, house, bank account themselves, right? Like so having a dream big enough that everyone else's dream fits inside of yours is huge. Like I think too oftentimes in leadership, like people are like, they are me, like I want to get this, I want to earn this bonus, I want to do these things, and then they expect the organization to set up a system that rewards the next person. So like, oh, the leader bonuses and next level leaders and next level leaders bonus too, but that's really not like pulling everybody together. So think about it like this. So like if you're a baseball player and you have an amazing walkout song, so check this out. I'm going to talk a little bit about Yankees and Red Sox while wearing a Chicago shirt. How about that? So if you like go to a Red Sox game and you went there during their prime when they were reversing the curse and doing all the things, like Big Papi was bigger than life. And when his walkout song Big Papa came on, like everybody responded to that, like incredibly positively. However, even more so late in the game when they play Sweet Caroline, everybody in the stands sings to that song, like shakes the city, sings to that song. Same thing like in New York, right? Like you play the walkout song of Mariano Rivera, right? Enter the Sandman, like the stadium feels it, but not at the same level of when New York comes on from Old Blue Eyes. So like, how do you get to your Sweet Caroline, your New York? Like, how do you get to a place where you can include everybody? Because when everybody's involved and everybody sees themselves inside the vision, inside the dream, man, you get where you want to get a lot faster, and it's a heck of a lot more fun because just you're changing lives when you do it, right? You're not just impacting your own life, your family's legacy, but you're changing lives and changing trajectories for everybody around you that is signed up, quite frankly, to support you and to cast their vote to sustain you as the leader, right? So how do you build that vision? So here's a couple ways you can do it. Number one, like, you got to be very mindful of the stories that you're telling out loud. So like I once had a boss, he was an amazing dude, loved him, followed him to more than one place, but this was not his super skill. Like he would often like be talking to us as leaders. So we're leading multi-million-dollar businesses up and down states, and he's talking to us from the porch of his townhome overviewing the ocean in California and telling us so. Meanwhile, like we're doing the heavy lifting out in the field. So, and then he later got feedback and like a lot of credit to him, he turned it around and he didn't do that anymore. So I think there's a story that is in the book Multipliers that is an amazing illustration of this. It tells the story of the transition of Irvin Johnson to Magic Johnson. So Irvin Johnson was a legendary high school scorer, like the type of guy that could put an entire team on his back, even in the playoffs, like pushing towards the state championship, like score 67 out of 69 points, that kind of guy. Not the guy that we knew from Showtime of the Lakers, like later in life when he was capable of taking a game over, but more oftentimes than not looked to get everyone else involved. And so in the book Multipliers, it tells like a version of the story where it says that then Irving, like as he was leaving the court after one of these dominant performances, he looked up in the stand and he saw that everybody was disappointed. And he thought, why are they disappointed? We're on a state championship. Like, this is super pumped. But what they had seen was one guy who was going to the state championship with a bunch of people with him. And from that moment, like as the story goes, he walked down the hall and he was Irvin no more. He was Magic the next time he came on the floor, and he was dishing and he was picking and he was getting everybody involved. And the team was winning at a different level because everybody was involved. So, like, do you want to be that super scorer or do you want to be that super multiplier? Like, that's one of those things. Like, ask yourself that tough question at the end of everything that you're doing as a leader. Like, am I amplifying or am I multiplying? Like, what am I doing here? Am I the amplifier or am I the multiplier? Like, am I amplifying like my voice, my thing, my want? Or am I multiplying and is my dream so big that everybody fits inside? Is everybody getting a lake house? Is everybody getting oceanfront property? Is everybody getting the boat? Is everybody getting the legacy? Or is it just me and then let the chips fall where they may? So dream big enough for everyone. Go grab your copy of the book if you haven't already. I appreciate you. If you found this message valuable, please like it, share it, and invite others to do the same. Have a great day.